Hi, it's Dr. Sara Gottfried, the organic gynecologist and hormone whisperer, and I'm here today to answer questions. So I just started this series called Ring a Ding Ding on my website, saragottfriedmd.com, where you ask questions and I answer them, usually related to hormones because that's what I do the most of. And the question that I tend to get over and over again is about PMS. So I thought I'd start with PMS today. What I do differently than most physicians is um, that I really like to get to root causes. And when it comes to PMS, one of the ways to get to root cause is to look specifically at the nature of your PMS, to really know what are the symptoms. Is it that you have an anxiety type of PMS? Is it that you mostly have physical symptoms? You gain 10 pounds, you have a lot of bloating? Or is it more irritability and rage? And that pinpoints different issues. It pinpoints a lack of soothing is related to progesterone, not making enough progesterone. Another issue is being a little overweight, maybe having some endometriosis or fibroids. That leans you more toward estrogen dominance, which is a little bit different. Women who have a more anxious type of PMS tend to have an issue with cortisol. So my questionnaire is one of the differentiators here, and that really helps us figure out what's at the root of your PMS. And when you really work on the level of root causes rather than being symptom driven, it tends to give you much more fabulous results, lasting, sustained, proven results. So that's one of the ways in which I work differently than your conventional local doctor. Another way is that I do a 4-step natural solution, and that includes lifestyle changes, nutritional issues, botanicals, and when needed, bioidentical hormones. So I use this 4-prong approach, and it is what we call the Gottfried protocol. So when it comes to PMS, why don't we take a few concepts here. Um, I'm really interested in what hormones are involved. We talked about that. I'm interested in turning your local supermarket into a natural pharmacy. So how can we do that? How can we get you, for instance, to not just know that you need more calcium, but actually you need calcium twice a day. It needs to be in divided doses, 500 milligrams twice a day. That reduces symptoms by 50%. If your progesterone is low, if that's the category that you fit into, then often Chaste Tree Vitex is your best bet. So Chaste Tree is a botanical that's very effective at improving progesterone levels. We give it all the time for women who have difficulty getting pregnant, and it's hardly got any side effects. So it's a really proven way of working. But I only want you to take one particular formulation that was studied in randomized trials, the best, most high quality evidence that you can get. So those are some of the ways in which I work differently with PMS. I like to tell people about how to do this on your own, whether you live here in Berkeley, California, or if you live in Kansas or London, England. And you can do that by joining our webinar. So we have a webinar on June 23rd at noon Pacific time, and we would love for you to join us. So tune into that webinar, learn a little more specifically about the Gottfried protocol and how it can help you with your PMS symptoms. Okay, this is Dr. Sara signing out. Secrets of the Harvard Gynecologist. See you June 23rd.